Just checking out this clip, Project Pat from y'all might know him from back in the day, Memphis, one of the Memphis rappers from 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat. And what he's saying is in this little clip that talking about, our men, the Israelite men, the so-called black man, basically. Judah, the head tribe, is very emotional and have women tendencies. And this was going on with these men, our Israelite men. They are very emotional. And that's why you can't deal with them when it comes to the Bible. This is another reason why we can't deal with our brothers, our Akim, the men of Yasharallah, the men of the tribe, whether it be Issachar, whether it be Asher, whether it be Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Simeon, Gad, Naphtali, Zebulun, and mainly Judah, mainly Judah, mainly the so-called blacks. But that also go for the northern kingdom as well. And this is because our men is so emotional. They got mama and auntie and grandma tendencies where you can't even deal with them. You can't talk with them when it comes to the Bible. They get emotional where they can't hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because they get in their feelings and that Christianity takes over them. See Big Mom running around the church with her wig falling off, rolling on the ground. You see, not my Jesus, not my Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And you can't say nothing when it comes to the truth of the Bible because that religion spirit, that mama spirit is so much on them, that woman spirit. So our men have been effeminized here in the daughter of Babylon. And Esau got all to do with it. He got a lot to do with it, but this also go to the curses of Deuteronomy 28th chapter. And it just also proved that we are the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Yahweh in the Paleo-Hebrew, and the nation of Yasharallah. This just proved the Israelites' point when we come out with the scriptures and when we come out with the curses in Deuteronomy. You hear these rappers talk, you hear these celebrities talk about our men, our women, but these just go back to the prophecy. This all go back to the scriptures. The scriptures tell us why our men conduct themselves in this manner, why our women, our sisters, the daughters of Zion, conduct themselves in this manner. And if our people would heal themselves by repenting and turning to Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah and heal themselves and get healed, get these blessings upon them, then they can come into their natural state somewhat, right? So I just want to bring out 2-3 scriptures and, check out this clip. And Yasharallah, that's why you got to take it serious, this walk. You got to take this walk serious with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, come up out of that effeminate spirit, and if brothers are correcting you or telling you that you're going off, and take the rebuke, take the correction. Brothers telling you that you're going off, take the rebuke, take the correction, and get back in line with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I just want to share that, just want to say that, because you got brothers, when you try to correct them, when it comes to the precept, the scriptures, they get in their feelings, they get mad, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to deal with you no more. Not even brothers that's not in the truth. What about Israelite men that's not in the truth? And you try to tell them about thus say Yahweh Bashem Rashai, but with the Christianity mindset and mama mindset, they shut you down completely and they don't want to deal with you no more. And I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about relatives, family members. They'll cut you off, they'll shut you down. Because what you saying is not aligning with what they've been taught in Satan's house, in these churches. in the chapters of love. So when you say something that don't lines up with they been taught in these churches, then they just shut the Bible down, shut you down, and then they shut the relation down what they had with you. And that all go back to that woman spirit, that emotional spirit, that effeminate spirit. It's all effeminate spirit. Okay, so let's bring out some precepts right quick. And I just want to address that. And let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, deal with these curses right quick. I'm not going to be long. I just want to just bring something out through the Kokwadash. Just bring a little something out. And the Most High say, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Elohim thy Yahweh, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now we understand that curse being voted or fit to destruction. And he said, curse should I be in the city, in Memphis, Tennessee. And right now we're talking about Memphis, Tennessee, because we're talking about Project Pat and what he's going to bring out in this little segment. But we also talking about the whole USA and every city in USA and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the earth, right? So we will be cursed in the city. We will be destroyed in the city. All right, so let's jump down for time constraint. This want to address, what Project Pat brought out. And when you read Deuteronomy 28, let's start at 54, so that the man that is tender among you, because once upon a time we was loving on our brethren, on our Akim and Akim. We was tender amongst the brotherhood once upon a time. Okay, and very delicate. His eye, which is his mind, shall be evil. So now our brothers have an evil mind toward one another, toward his brother and toward his wife of his bosom, and that create the single mother home. See, that's why you have single mothers who have raised their children back in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000. Now you're seeing the fathers, a role reverse. We're going to get into that too, though. But this is why, Yasharala, toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And daddy, Papa was a rolling stone, right? Temptation made that. Wherever he lay his hat, that was his home, right? So sons amongst Judah and amongst the 12 tribes, knowing mainly Judah, not having their father, not being raised by their father, not knowing who the father is, or even raised by the father if they knew who the father was. Oh, the curses. And then they being raised by mama, grandma, and auntie, and then they pick up these tendencies, these women of femininity, these emotional women, and they have that spirit. You see that spirit of mama, and I'm talking about these wicked Israelite women. I'm talking about these righteous Israelite mothers who raised their sons by themselves righteously to the best of their ability. I'm not talking about those mothers or those Israelite sisters that had to be single mothers, but they were firm. They didn't bring that gossip. They didn't bring that wickedness around their sons. Okay, all right, okay, because the Most High do deal with balance, right? Proverbs 11:1. So we understand they had some mothers that raised their son, and they raised them righteously to the best of their ability, but they still couldn't show them how to be a man, right? But they didn't bring that foolishness around them. They didn't let them put on mama's dress and high heels and list them and say, girl, he just a little boy, he don't know better. They didn't sit up around the house with their gossiping friends around their son. They didn't allow that. They sent them outside. So we're not talking about if the shoe fit, wear it, but we're talking about the curses. so that he will not give any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat. And eat means to consume. So when he talk about eat, he's talking about his children, his sons got consumption or consumed by not being in the house, not being a father to his son. You see? So that's how the son was eaten or ate. He was consumed by not having his father. Okay? And nothing left in the siege and in the straightness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in all thy gates. The most I say, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband. You see? So that's why you got these so-called black women, they evil toward the Israelite man, their husband. They evil toward them. They evil, right? Joining hand with Edom, with Esau, okay? And they evil toward their husband. Niggas ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Boy, your daddy ain't shit. Telling their sons and daughters their daddy ain't shit. And they ran daddy off. You see, they don't tell that part. You see? Of her bosom and towards her son and towards her daughter, you see? And that goes to these women not raising their sons and daughters. And towards her young one that coming out from between her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear, you see? For she shall eat, she shall consume them as well. Not just the man, but the mama as well, mama too. Eat them for want of all things. And they doing that off the government. Because let's keep it real, these Israelite women taking care of their sons and daughters just to get that government check, just to get that Section 8, that EBT. And that's a way how our daughters of Zion have consumed their sons and daughters, because the government have been daddy to the children and they have benefit from that. Eve have benefit through the government system. She kept her sons and daughters just for the money. Okay? You see, for her cigarettes, for her drugs, for her weaves, for her nails, for her alcohol. You see, just to be a wicked ninja red here in the daughter of Babylon. You see, a want for want of all things, secretly in the sea. She's secretly in straightness, working with the government, working with Esau Edom for the welfare system, putting the man out of the house. Wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee, and Esau still distressed Eve in the gates. Still distress her in the gates. She still got distress in the gates. See? Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, at verse 22. The Most High said, how long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? For the Elohim had created a new thing in the earth. See, so the Most High created this new thing. He created that, where a woman shall compass a man. And then that's why these sons of Jacob was left to mama or grandma or auntie, and that's how they pick up these effeminate ways, these mama spirit, auntie spirit, grandma spirit. All right, we're going to bring out one more precept. I just want to come out with something through the Rakak Kodash, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh. But it should be Yahweh Shah Mashbarakatah, right? Yeah. Let's see what I want. That's something I wanted. Isaiah chapter 3, Salaki Yasharala. I'm looking for something there. Okay, the Most High say in the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 6. All right, let's see that's what I'm looking for. One moment, please, Yasharala. Let's see what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a precept right here. Okay. All right. As for my people, children are the oppressors, you see, and women rule over them. All right, O my people, they which lead thee. You see, these women have been leading her sons, leading the house, wearing the pants in the house. When the man wear the pants, but when the woman wear the pants, it put on that manly spirit. See, O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error. See, these women have caused the men of Yasharallah and these children and her sons to error and destroyed the way of thy path. And that's why these sons of Jacob, they are destroyed because their mama, these wicked mamas and these wicked grandmas and wicked aunties have caused their sons to error, the Israelite sons to error. See, that's why the Most High saying second address, I believe 5 and 8. The Most High said there should be a confusion and also in many places, you see. And the fire should be often sent out. Again, and the wild beasts, you see, the wild beasts should change their places, you see. So it's called trading places, and that's what happened. The beasts are talking about people, nation of people, and it's going to these Israelites. See, we reading about Yasharallah change their places, and their places mean role reversal. Everything is being turned upside down, right? In the Esau world, right? In Wayne's world, right? And ministerial women shall bring forth monsters, and that's what has happened to our sons, and not just our sons, our daughters as well. But I was just addressing the sons because that's what Project Pat was talking about. So let's check out this clip, Yasharallah. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
What's going on out here for real? It's a lot of kids, men, not just girls, men with low self-esteem under the ground. Memphis is a city that's a man city, but it's raised by women. So they don't, a lot of the men that's leaders, they don't, they copy off of who they was raised under. And you know, and I'm gonna say this right quick, and I hope I don't offend nobody, but if you're a young dude doing this, please stop. Back in my days, the women would bust your windows and cut your tires. Now that's what the dudes doing. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
See, you're taking on the traits of mama. You don't, they don't know how to be men, and since, it's a self-esteem problem in the house with who's raising them, they got a low self-esteem problem. And that's what's really going on. What's going on out here for real? It's a lot of kids, men, not just girls, men with low self-esteem under the ground. Memphis is a city that's a man city, but it's raised by women.